All right. We got Derek versus Foley in a matchup of somebody who's got a lot of good ideas but never makes the playoffs and a guy who sucks all around. We got Brady versus Luck. Obviously, I want Brady to do great. I think he's going to be really good this season, but Miami is always a problem with him historically, and Andrew Luck is been really fucking good. He's playing at Denver. The last time they played, it was a shootout. Got to give Luck the edge.
I give Luck a big edge here. Big edge because say they play down in Miami, and we said before, I don't think there's going to be a lot of points down there, but there's going to be plenty of points in Denver.
Yeah.
And Luck is he can run the ball in or throw the ball in.
Yeah, he could have
He might
two.
have had close to the most touchdowns rushing for quarterback last year. He was up there. So I give Luck the edge. Sorry, Boston boys. I got a bit Luck over Brady.
Fitz is, he's solid. He's going to get 12 points is probably pretty spot on, but it's versus Calvin Johnson, who's 15. He'll probably have 40. He's a fucking beast. He's playing against the Giants. Their defense is terrible.
Well, the thing about the Giants,
that's a huge blowout.
Their defensive backs are pretty good, but I don't think they're going to be able to stop him. No
one can stop him.
And Fitzy he just doesn't get those. Every once in a while, when you don't play him, he'll score 2 touchdowns. When you play him, he gets 2 receptions for 25 yards. Yeah. So this is a no-brainer.
Percy Harvin, probably top 2 or 3 in terms of upside for wide receivers that start. But he's playing Thursday at Green Bay. Their defense isn't super great. 15 is pretty. He does do return yards. Keenan Allen is a guy that I think he's been getting. I mean, it's only his second year. Last year he was awesome. He's probably going to be even better, and that's a Monday night game. I feel like this is kind of a wash. They're giving Harvin the edge because of the return yards, but I can see Keenan Allen. I would bet will score a touchdown. Percy Harvin, I don't know. So I'm going to say a wash there. I don't know.
I give it to Allen. I think Allen's going to be a little bit better than Percy Harvin. You never know. Maybe he's got a migraine coming.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, Percy Harvin, you don't know. He doesn't play enough. So I'm going to go with Allen the first week. Maybe later on as the season goes on, it's going to be Percy Harvin. He's great out of Florida, but we'll see. But I'm going to have to get the edge again to the guy on the right.
All right, Forte versus Foster. Foley had to keep Foster. He had no choice. Derek got to keep Forte, who in our league is great. He catches the ball all the fucking time. There's so many wide receivers clearing space for him. So I think it's a big edge for Forte in this one.
Huge edge. He's top 4 running back. Top 4 in fantasy running back. Foster, again, like before, it's early in the season, so he might have a big game.
That's true.
Because he's not hurt yet. He's going to be broken down just like all these other guys.
2 terrible defenses, too. Suffalo and Washington's defense.
Yeah,
both sides.
I have to give it to Forte, though. Forte is better. And I give it to him.
Then Murray. So Murray is solid. They don't give him the ball as much as he should. He's another guy who probably is going to break down, but it's week 1. But he's at San Francisco. And I know they've had some suspensions and some injuries, but their defense is still going to be great. So that's a tough matchup, but he's a good player. But then it's versus Jennings, and he sucks. He's a backup who's getting a chance to start. It's his first game at Detroit, and he's away. I don't really like either of these players. If Murray was on any other team, I'd like him more. And if it was a different matchup, I'd like him more. But I'm still going to give him the edge here because Jennings is a fucking backup.
I give him an edge. I like Murray. I might even try to draft him on my team. I like him. They're going to score a lot of points. Hopefully they're not getting long touchdowns and Murray can run it in. Jennings, he's a backup. He's a backup on the Raiders. Now he was on the Raiders last year.
Yep.
And now he's on an awful team now. I mean, no good. This is just a huge edge for me for Murray.
All right. Then we got Julius Thomas, top 3, probably top 2. Obviously, Graham is number 1 for tight ends, but Thomas is either 2 or 3 if Gronk stays healthy. He's definitely going to score a touchdown. He's probably going to have 100 yards. Versus Reed. Reed is really good, man. I was targeting him. They're saying he's the most athletic-looking guy on the field, but Washington is fucked up, man. I don't know what's going on down there. They got to start Cousins. Having RG3 at the top is fucking up the whole team. Obviously, a big edge to Thomas.
I agree with you 100% there. I think there's something wrong with this Griffin guy. I think he's got a freaking head case. That's why they're just not going to do anything with this guy.
Guy never played a snap in the NFL, and he's got Subway commercials. There's no way that's not fucking with your head.
No, yeah, Thomas is obviously one of the top guys. Reed's very good, but you have to give it to Thomas because again, it's going to be 30 points each team.
All right, then we got Pierce versus White. Pierce pretty good, but he's still going to be splitting time. It's early in the season. I think he's going to play into a good player, but week 1, Rice is probably going to get the majority of the carry. Plus, it's at Cincinnati, so it's a good defense and a division game. Not a great matchup. Then Roddy White versus New Orleans. I think that's going to be a shootout. I think Atlanta is back. they're gonna. I think that Roddy White has higher upside and will get more touches as a receiver than this running back does in the flex spot. So I like Foley on that one.
I like that one too. I like Roddy White. I think Pierce is going to be the number one running back for Baltimore all season. He doesn't get hurt. But Roddy White's Roddy White. He's still freaking excellent, and he doesn't have to go against the top dude.
Right.
You know,
With Jones.
Jones has to. And I think they're due for a bounce back. At least on offense. I don't know about their defense is like it stinks, but on offense. So, and it's better to have them stink on defense. That way you get more wide open games. Then the kickers, you go with the kickers, defense.
Yeah. New England hopefully will have a lot of big plays. Arizona playing San Diego on a Monday night. That's the last stitch hope, I think. Oh, you got two Monday night guys over here versus nominate. Either way, I'm liking Derek Moore. Foley has got two really high top end guys with Luck and Johnson, and then everybody else is a maybe. And I think Derek's looking pretty consistent here, except I'm not too high on Murray. He's high on Murray. But it's looking pretty consistent. I'm liking Derek in a game full of two assholes.
I think I'm going to go the other way.
Oh?
I'm going the other way on this one. I think Foles is going to win this one. He's going to win by a short margin over Derek.
All right, we shall see.